Hello, my favorite English language learners. It is your favorite English teacher here, Amy Joy. And today's video was inspired by my subscriber, SoCal Vibe, who was interested in learning vocabulary about makeup and beauty. So in this video, I'm going to teach you over 50 words to talk about makeup and beauty. But I am going to try and do it in under 12 minutes. And even if you don't wear makeup, stick with me. Because as I was making this video, I realized how many words in the world of makeup also apply to other situations like the media and art and cars and even baking. But before we dive in, I want to remind you that my new ebook, 75 Advanced C1, C2 level words is out now. So after watching this video, go to my website, yourfavoriteenglishteacher.com, and buy my book today to level up your English. Okay, let's talk about one of my favorite things, makeup. So let's start with face makeup. Foundation evens your skin tone, and it can be liquid or a powder. When choosing a foundation, it is important to find the right shade or color that matches your own skin. If you have oily skin, you might want to use powder foundation to keep your face from getting too shiny. But if your skin is not oily, you can try a liquid foundation, which usually offers different levels of coverage, like light, medium, or full coverage. Okay, let's look at our vocabulary words. First, we have foundation, which is the makeup itself. But then we see the verb to even. You might know the adjective even, which means balanced or equal. So the verb form to even means to make something even, equal, or balanced. We even have a phrase used in sports with this word, to even the playing field. This means that you have two teams and they have different levels of ability. So maybe you give the weaker team a stronger player to even the playing field. This means to make both teams equal. Then we see the word skin tone, which just means the color of your skin. And if you have an uneven skin tone, this means you have darker spots and lighter spots all over your face. But we use foundation to even our skin tone. Then when you pick a foundation, you need to choose the right shade. And the word shade refers to the color of paint or the color of makeup that you're using. Now, when we use the word shade, it is usually like a degree of a specific color. Like in the first picture, we see 3 different shades of tan or brown. Those are in the same color family. And the word shade refers to how dark or how light a color is. Then we see the adjectives oily and shiny. The word oily means producing a lot of oil. And if you have oily skin, it is probably shiny, which means reflecting light. And in this video here, we can see this woman has oily skin, which causes it to be shiny or causes it to reflect light. Then we see the word coverage, and it refers to how much the foundation covers up. So if you have a really thick foundation, that will offer full coverage. But if you want something a little less thick, a little bit lighter, you can go for light to medium coverage. Now, the word coverage can also be used to talk about media coverage or how the media treats a certain topic. For example, the media coverage of the accident was informative. So we're talking about how a media channel covers a topic or talks about a topic. So we use the collocation media coverage. Now, similar to foundation is concealer, which usually comes in a smaller tube and is used to conceal or hide blemishes and brighten under your eyes. And in the first picture, you can see that the concealer comes in a smaller tube or like a cylinder container. And this woman is using concealer to brighten her eyes. To brighten means to make something brighter. And in the second picture, we see a woman highlighting her blemish. The word blemish is a noun and it means an imperfection. And when we're talking about skin, we're usually talking about zits, pimples, or acne. And since we want to conceal or hide these blemishes, we usually use concealer. And before we move on, I just want to remind you, if you have found these words new or helpful so far, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel so you can keep improving your English with me. Okay, let's talk about cheeks. After you put on foundation, you might put some highlighter on your cheekbone, which makes your skin glowy, shimmery, and iridescent. This is because highlighter has little pieces of glitter or sparkles in them. So in the first picture, you can see the highlighter makeup, and the cheekbones are this part of your face right here. So in the second picture, you can see how the model's cheekbones are a little bit lighter. They are glowy, they are iridescent, they are shimmery. Now, all of these adjectives have similar but slightly different meanings. So here are some pictures to show you the difference. Glowy means emitting light and having a glow. Shimmery means that there are really little pieces of glitter in something. Iridescent often has these pastel colors and it is a little shiny. Then the word sparkles can refer to a lot of different shiny things, like there are sparkles on her dress and the champagne is sparkling. Then we have glitter, which are bigger chunks of sparkles and a little bit thicker than the shimmer. So again, highlighter often has a little bit of shimmer and makes your skin glowy, shimmery, and iridescent. Then to contour your face, you can also use blush, which makes your cheeks a little more rosy or red. Or you can use bronzer, which makes your skin more tan. So our first word, to contour, means to make something into a specific shape. And so to contour your face means to apply different shades of makeup to give it a different shape. Then you can see the pictures of the blush and the bronzer. Blushes will usually be red or pink or rosy, and then bronzers will usually be brown or tan or a bit darker. Now, once your face makeup is done, you probably want to move on to your eyes. And the first thing we use is eyeshadow. And most makeup artists will use multiple shades in different places on your eye, like a lighter shade on your eyelid or just your lid, a darker shade in the crease, and another light shade on your brow bone. So here you can see the diagram of the eye. The lid is the big part of your eye, the crease is where your eye folds, and then the brow bone is right under your eyebrow. And after eyeshadow, you can use eyeliner along the lash line. And there are lots of kinds of eyeliners like gel, liquid, pencil, and even eyeliner pens, which have bristles, like on a paintbrush. So in the first picture, you can see that the woman is applying eyeliner to her lash line. Your lash line is where your eyelashes meet your eyelid. And then if you're using an eyeliner pen, it might have bristles. And bristles are the individual hairs on a brush, toothbrush, or paintbrush. Really, any brush has bristles. So here you can see the bristles on a paintbrush, the bristles on an eyeliner pen, and the bristles on a toothbrush. Next, we usually apply mascara, which lengthens and thickens our eyelashes, and we apply this with a wand. Then you might want to shape your eyebrows using a spoolie and an eyebrow pencil or gel. So in the first picture, you can see she is lengthening her eyelashes with her mascara wand. And so we can use the verb to lengthen, to thicken, or to shorten, or to brighten. Notice how all of these verbs are ending with en, and they mean to make something longer, thicker, shorter, or brighter. Then in the second picture, this person is shaping their eyebrow. I'm sure you know the noun form of shape, but you can also use it as a verb, to shape, which means to make or mold into a specific shape. And again, in this second picture, this person is using what we call a spoolie. This is actually a really fun word and not necessarily a word that most native speakers know, but if you like to talk about makeup, then you probably know this word. So if you want to show off in front of your American or English-speaking friends, you can use this word and you might surprise them. Now, like I mentioned, to shape can be a verb and it means to make or mold into a specific shape. But this can also be used in baking. For example, this person here is shaping or molding the dough into balls. And here this person is shaping or molding their clay into a bowl. So again, to shape or to mold can mean to put it into a specific shape, and it can even be used outside of the world of makeup. Now, to put the finishing touches on your makeup, you'll probably want to put something on your lips. First is the classic lipstick, But over the years, people have complained that lipstick comes off easily or transfers. So in that second picture, you can see how the makeup transferred onto the shirt. So to respond to these complaints, companies have also created lip stains, which tend to last longer. And our phrase finishing touches refers to the final details of a project or process. And this can be used in many situations. For example, we have been renovating our house and it is almost done. We just need to do the finishing touches. Now, if you don't want something as thick or dry as lipstick, you can also wear lip gloss, which is more of a liquid and makes your lips glossy and shiny. And if you really don't want to wear makeup on your lips, then you can also wear chapstick or lip balm, which just moisturizes your lips but doesn't add color. And the words glossy and shiny again mean reflecting light. So you can have a glossy and shiny new car, you can have glossy and shiny floors, or you can have a glossy and shiny magazine. And then we have the word to moisturize. To moisturize means to make your dry skin moist or wet. And in order to moisturize your lips, you might use chapstick or lip balm, which is in the third picture. So again, chapstick and lip balm don't usually have much color, so really anyone can wear this. Okay, well there you have it. Over 50 words to talk about makeup and beauty. I hope after watching this video, you feel like you have enhanced your English and feel confident to go into any makeup store and find the exact product you want. And don't forget to go to my website, yourfavoriteenglishteacher.com, and buy my book on advanced vocabulary so you can keep leveling up your English. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel so you can keep improving your English with me. Bye.